Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Beautybyaj, and today's video is going to be a different type of video than what I normally do. I figured since a lot of my subscribers don't really know me, or yeah, they just pretty much don't know me, so I figured I would do a get to know me tag because I was really like, I don't know what type of video I want to film today, and then I was like, this is perfect because I don't really have to do anything for it, just talk about myself, which I feel like I can do that all day. If you want to see me talk about myself, and if you want to get to know me a little bit better, then stay tuned for this video. So if you see me looking at this, the questions are on there. All right, the first question is, do I have any tattoos? I actually do. I have 1, 2, 3. I have like 4 or 5. I think I have 4 though, but I'm gonna get more. But I have 4 tattoos. They're all located like in my midsection because when I was cheering, it's really not allowed, but it's really can take away from your chances from making the team, and so you might have to do extra to cover it, like put makeup on, and then the makeup smears all over your clothes and all that. So I try to get it in places where it can't really be seen, and especially if I want to go into the professional world, you know, they have big things about where your tattoos can be and all that good stuff. So what are my tattoos? The first one that I got like the basic girl tattoo with the anchor, but on my anchor I did a bow. And I got that tattoo because really back then cheer was my life. I was like die hard, cheer or die, that type of girl. So cheer, like in my head, cheer kept me grounded, it kept me sane and all that. So that's what that tattoo meant. And really all of my tattoos came off Pinterest. It was never like, this is the tattoo I'm getting. It was like, oh, we're getting tattoos? Okay, let me find what tattoo I like. That's kind of how my mindset was. And honestly, it's just like, whatever tattoo I get, it doesn't really matter. Like, people have this big thing about tattoos have to mean something, blah, blah, blah. If I like it, I like it. It's not your body, so you can't really tell me what to do with it. But the other tattoo that I got was the flower with the little wispies that you blow and they go away. I forgot what it's, the dandelion. So I have a dandelion on my back. It's like kind of on my spine in the middle, and it like goes up into birds. It's not that big, but it goes up into birds, and like the dandelion goes you know, flying. So I got that one because apparently that's the official flower for like the military child or whatever. And me, my sister, and my dad, we all got the same tattoo because it's a military flower thing. So that was the reason behind that one. And then I have the sun and the moon. I don't know if you've ever seen that tattoo, but it's like a sun and a moon, and like they're like connected. And I think the saying is like, live by the sun, love by the moon, something like that. But I really thought it was really cute, and the design of it was cute, so I got that. It's like huge. I got it on my ribs that hurt really bad, so I would not advise you to get a tattoo on your ribs. And then my last tattoo is a small little heart. It's like right, it's kind of on my ribs also, but it's kind of more in the boob area, and that one is like this big, and it hurts so bad. But those are the 4 tattoos that I have, and you know, you really don't see them unless I'm wearing a bathing suit or anything, so I kind of figured they're there. Do I have any best friends? I do. I'm the type of person, I don't have like a bunch of friends, because I feel like if you have a bunch of friends, you have a bunch of people in your business, and a lot of those people that you call your friends aren't really your friends. They're just people that want to know about you so they can talk about you, if you know what I'm saying. I don't really have a lot of friends, but a lot of the people that I consider friends are close friends of mine. I'm not gonna say their names because I don't know if they really want to be, you know, mentioned like that, but they know who they are. So yes, I do have best friends. So the first concert that I went to, wow, that was like so long ago. I'm 20, and the first concert I went to was in like 8th grade. Yeah, like 8th grade, so what, I was like 13. But it was mindless behavior and the OMG girls, so you could tell how long ago that was. But yeah, it was a fun little concert. It was my first one, so I was really excited about it. Favorite high school subject? I am an accounting major, so I guess you can kind of tell that my favorite subject is math. I've always been good at it, and I think the reason why is because there's a way to get to the answer, and there's always a specific answer that they're looking for. But I feel like with other subjects, like with English, there's not really a right answer. It's just if it's, you know, to the liking of the teacher. And with science, like there's a multitude of different answers that could be the answer to a specific question. And then for history, I'm just not good at remembering things like dates. I can't remember dates to save my life, so I'm just not good at the rest of them. So math it is. My biggest fear. What is my biggest fear? I think my biggest fear would have to be just being unsuccessful in what I want to do, or being like a letdown, because I feel like a lot of people look up to me because I am the smart one, or the one that people want to be like, or the one that people compare their children to. So I don't want to be someone that, you know, lets them down, and I just don't want people to have such high expectations from me and then not meet those expectations. So my celebrity crush, everybody just thinks I'm gonna say like Chris Brown or something, but my celebrity crush is Justin Bieber and Matthew Gray Gubler from Criminal Minds, and Machine Gun Kelly. You get where I'm going with that. So I mean, I don't really consider like somebody that's like my dream guy, because I don't even know how they act in person. You know, just because the way you see them in the media doesn't mean that's how they act in real life. So those are just people that I think are cute, and I'm just like, noted. If I get famous, coming for you. If I ever visited outside the country, I actually just visited my first place outside the country last summer in June. I went to Mexico. I went to Puerto Vallarta, Mexico, and it was so beautiful and so nice. And I'm actually going again this summer. So in like a few months, I'm going to Puerto Penasco. I don't think it's that deep in Mexico. It's kind of like more toward California, but it's still Mexico. I'm just really excited because it's like such a beautiful city, and I think it's kind of cool to see like how different cultures are, and like seeing how the people are, and it's just, I don't know, like the food is different. It's just cool to see how other people live in other cultures. I've only visited one place, and I'm going back to the same country again. So the first app that I check in the morning, you know, it depends on the day. Most of the time it's Snapchat, because I might have a snap, or I might just want to see what people are doing before I actually get ready. But if it's like, I have a class at 9:30, and most of the time I'll look in my email to see if class is canceled, because I don't want to go. So it depends on the day. Most of the time it's Snapchat, sometimes it's my email. My driving skills from 1 to 10. So I like to think that I'm a safe driver. I get told a lot that I drive really slow and really careful, and for some people that's kind of like, you know, weird, because a lot of people drive fast or they text and drive. I don't do any of that, because one thing that I've learned from driving is that you can't just drive for yourself. You have to drive for the people around you, because if the people around you can't drive and you can't drive, then that's going to be an accident waiting to happen. So I try to drive for the people around me. So if I see that this person's swerving in and out the lane, I'm going to press my brake so they can get over or do whatever they have to do so we don't get into an accident. I don't know, I like to think that I'm a 9, but some people might say I'm like a 4, but it just depends on what you like. What do I do for a living? For a living, I am a college student. As you can tell, I'm in a dorm. I feel like I'm doing like a whole bunch of stuff with my eyes right now, but I live in a dorm. I'm a college student. Because my mom was in the military, I am able to get paid to go to school, so I don't really have a job, don't really need a job, don't really want a job. But yeah, that's what I do for a living for right now. Might go to stripping, you know, just throwing that out there. Am I in a relationship? So actually I am in a relationship. I am engaged. My fiance is also in the military, so shout out to Gerald, because that is my love of my life. So I am engaged, and I will be married in 2020, so yay for that. What are my social media accounts? So I post them all the time in my end screens, but I don't know if people watch all the way to the end. And I post them in the description box, but a lot of people don't read those. So for those of you who don't know, my Instagram, I just made an Instagram like 2 weeks ago, so definitely go follow me on Instagram. My Instagram name is amanijeniece, AMANIJENIECE. So go follow me on there, and I will follow back. And then my Snapchat is cheerislife8812. I don't know if I need to spell that, but if I do, it's CHEERISLIFE8812. Those will be linked into the description box as well. So am I a dog person or a cat person? Never have I ever had a cat, and never will I ever have a cat. I don't do cats. I don't know, they just kind of, I don't gravitate toward cats and they don't gravitate toward me. I'm more of a dog person. Dogs, like most dogs, they kind of can feel what type of person I am. They kind of like, you know, want to rub around my leg and whatnot. So I'm a dog person. I've had like 5 dogs actually, and they're all still alive. I just don't have them because my mom wanted to give them away. When she watches this video, she'll know exactly which dogs I'm talking about, but she wanted to give them away. So I don't have any pets right now, but I definitely like dogs, and I want to get a little puppy one day. My favorite color, so I'm like a girly girl, so my favorite color is pink, like the bright pink. Other favorite color is like the turquoise blue, like this. I need my nails done, but this kind of blue. Those two are my favorite colors. Don't really know why. I think they're kind of like bright and bubbly, and even though I'm not a bubbly person, they just kind of always have been my favorite color. What is my favorite brand of clothing? So I don't know if you guys have seen my last video, but I will link it up here. Not my last video, but my video before last, the Fashion Nova try on haul. I really love Fashion Nova. I've been wearing Fashion Nova since like Cardi B was the first one wearing it. There wasn't even a lot of hype back then, but it was just, you know, if she wearing these clothes and they that cheap, let me go find out what this is. And like ever since then, like I've never had a bad experience with Fashion Nova. Sometimes like I might wear the clothes out too much, where that I wash them a lot and then the seams start coming apart, but that probably is just my fault for washing it every week. So I really love Fashion Nova. A lot of clothes just didn't fit me cute or how I wanted them to. So once I got into Fashion Nova, that's when I really started finding clothes that fit me a little bit better. I am a very big Fashion Nova fan, and it's not like they pay me to say that or anything. Fashion Nova doesn't even know I exist. So I really love Fashion Nova though. My biggest accomplishment, I don't really know what my biggest accomplishment is. I feel like, you know, I do a lot of things that I'm proud of, but I don't feel like they're just something that nobody else is doing. You know, in high school, I felt like my biggest accomplishment was being prom princess, and then it was being a junior marshal, then it was being treasurer, then it was graduating, then it was like giving a speech. It's like I always do something that kind of is like what I never thought that I would have done. So I think everything that I do is accomplishment to me, because, you know, there's people that aren't doing it, and I just feel like as long as I'm doing it and I'm happy, it's an accomplishment, to be honest. This is what I got to deal with. You hear that? My biggest accomplishment right now, though, is just graduating a year early. Because I did start taking college classes in 11th grade. I am a year ahead. I will be graduating with the class of 2019, so I'm kind of excited about that, and I think that's an accomplishment in itself, because especially the school I go to, it's hard as hell to keep up and like to even just be at the GPA that I'm at. I think that's an accomplishment right there. Alright guys, so that is the end of this video. If you want to know more about me, definitely go to my social media accounts, and you can always leave a comment below, and I am more than willing to answer that question, because I would love to interact with my subscribers. But definitely feel free to ask me anything. I'm kind of a nice person, I guess, so feel free to ask me anything, or you know, if I get a lot of questions, I'll do another video. Hope you guys enjoyed getting to know me and knowing a little bit more about me. I hope you find me a little bit interesting, like maybe this much. Make sure you stay tuned for my video next week, because I have one that I am really excited about. Make sure you stay tuned for that, and make sure if you are new to this channel, you are subscribed, and hit that notification button so you can be updated whenever I upload a new video. So as always, thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for my video next week.